Hello, thank you for logging on today. With a world full of information and processes, one of the things you can do for yourself is to take things in little chunks. So, for example, you want to start a business. Don't start with the biggest part of the business. Break that big business vision or idea into very small practicable steps. Small practical steps, that's much more easier to swallow. Someone says, how do you start eating an elephant? One piece at a time. So it might look very big and that can put you off and make you procrastinate or say you're not ready. But rather than take that position, you know what? Let me just come up with a name for the business. Just do that. Or actually, let me find the pricing for the business. Let me do market research for the business. Let me do a business card. Do small things, small steps. You find that once you break it down into very small manageable steps, before you know it, you would have made significant progress. So if you want to eat that elephant, start small. It's the same thing with habits. Small daily doses of your habits or trying to implement the habit is what takes you to becoming a master at overcoming that habit or a master at applying that habit. Say, for example, reading. You want to develop a habit of reading. Don't pick a book that's 500 pages long and say, I'm going to finish this book this week. You could do that, but you find that if you just say, you know what, this book, it's 20 pages long, I'm going to read 1 page a day, 2 pages a day. You might find that you could develop the habit of reading quicker by reading 1 page, because 1 page a day could just be so easy to achieve. And so break it down into very simple, easy, achievable steps and build from there. Before you know it, rather than reading 1 page a day, you get very excited about it because now it's your habit. You actually enjoy doing it. You read 5 pages a day or 10 pages a day. And so that habit can grow. But the first thing you need to get right is the habit of doing it regularly. And then you then grow the quantity. So consistency over time, and then quantity then adds on top of that. So fundamentally, what we're talking about here is develop a habit or tackle a mountain with simple small steps within that process, rather than go for the big elephant all at once. So you want to start a business, think about the smallest and simplest thing to do in starting that business and build from there. And do one small thing every day. You could say, every day I'm going to spend 5 minutes building this business. Or you don't have the time to do it, but if you take up 5 minutes Monday to Friday, you don't even have to include Saturday, Sunday. You say, Monday to Friday I'm going to spend 5 minutes building my business. On my commute to work, I'll spend 5 minutes building my business. So rather than scroll through Instagram or social media over your commute to work, you just spend 5 minutes of that time to work on the business. And before you know it, you'd have spent 100 hours building that business. Think about it. 5 minutes a day over 10 days is 50 minutes. Over 30 days, that's about a month. It's 150 minutes. That's 2.5 hours. If you do 2.5 hours every day, within a year you would spend over 30 hours building your business. That's just 5 minutes a day. But of course, you could do 10 minutes. You could do 20 minutes. And that just increases how much you can achieve. So get cracking today. Don't delay with procrastination. Thank you so much for listening. God bless you.